I'm actually getting an early start today. I told myself for the past several months that I would start getting back on my waking up at 3:30 and getting ahead and getting my day started. And every time that alarm went off, I just kept on ignoring it and woke up around 4 and rushing. Oh crap, this is your food. Here, come here, boy. Basically how I got off a schedule from waking up early. It was that one morning where I decided to sleep in. And then it just went ahead and snowballed from there. But I'm glad I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I feel a little bit more energized, like I'm getting things done. And it wasn't but 3:40. Bud comes down the stairs and he's not feeling well. He was like, my throat's dry, so I give him something to drink, and then he was talking about he's hot, which made no sense because it's like 60 something degrees in the house. So I checked his temperature. He's running a little bit of a fever. Well, Chelsea went ahead and gave him some medicine to knock down that fever, and I went ahead and did all their chores plus my chores, what I do in the morning on the farm, and give him a day off. I gave him a day off yesterday. I'm going to give him another day off. You know, it's understandable to sit there and raise your kids to be tough and work through, you know, sickness and everything, but that will come with time. You still got to remember they're just kids too. Okay, good day at work. Only got 8 hours, but I mean, at least I got a job. Oh, I did notice around a little bit after lunch, there must be a bug going around, because between Bud feeling under the weather and then around the same time, Chelsea calls me, tells me she's not feeling too well, and I was kind of not feeling well, but I got to push through it. I told y'all before, if you slow down, time catches up, and I'm same thing, and my mind goes with sickness. If I keep myself driving forward, my mind won't think about it, my body won't have a chance to be sick, and it'll fight through it. Well, I figured while I was here feeding the horses, I was going to take advantage of the wind and sneak in on the private land, throw out some of that mineral stuff and the salt block and that other liquid stuff that my friend gave me. Like I said, it was free. Why not throw it out there? I know some of y'all are probably like, you didn't do it right. Look, guys, at most I might throw out a bag of corn in the middle of summer, or a salt block around, you know, on different corners of the private lands that I hunt on. But other than that, I really don't spend too much time trying to worry about baiting deer. I prefer being on the ground, tracking them, and doing what our ancestors did for decades. Alright, let's get to the house. Alright, so I received word today that kind of like, it pulled the last straw for me. There are some things that I'm changing up on the farm, but what I am going to do now is lock them up in the coop for about 2 to 3 weeks. They'll be fed, watered, and everything. They just won't be free range. I might have to knock out a panel on the other side and cage it in. I do have some leftover cage panels or whatever, and they'll just have to deal with being inside the coop for a little bit. This is for their protection. Reason being is because I need them to start roosting inside that house. I built that house to help protect them from predators, from flooding, and keep them dry and everything. I will update y'all another day when I can keep my cool and be able to speak appropriately without losing or flying off the handle. So I am going to now use this bowl, fill it up with feed, put it in the coop, and let's see if they follow. If we can get Jose to follow, I think Jose is going to be my hardest one. The rest of them we could catch, but Jose, we normally just leave him alone. So if we could get Jose in there, or if they all follow, great. This is going to be a little bit harder than what I thought. You know, I figured since they just enjoy eating all of the feed that they would just go inside the coop. I guess what I can do is open the door, just walk away. Let's go check the other animals, see what happens with them going into the coop by themselves without me standing here. Because with me standing here, they're just walking around me, and they keep on thinking that I got the feed, and they watch me or followed me to the house. So let's ignore them, see what happens. Y'all still alive in here? Yes. How about y'all? Okay. Y'all seem to be doing good. Good Lord, guys. Come on, that hay is to be eaten. They still think I have the feed in my hand. They followed me all the way across the yard. It's about roosting time. I need to hurry up and get this done so I can go out and set the jugs. This is ridiculous. I don't understand how an animal could be so stupid they're smart. Or in this case today, so smart they're stupid. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't even know how. Look, it's in there. It's in the house. It's in here, guys. All of it. All the food is in there. It's in there. In there. Okay, I'll roll with that. Jose was the one I was concerned about the most because he's never really been handled by humans. Maybe I could catch the rest of them one by one and get them in there. This is going to be ridiculous. They're gonna quickly figure this out, so I might have to move. I recruited some help. They're slowly coming back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Is that right? 5. All right. You go on the other side of them feeding. Go on that side. Push them towards that bush. Push them towards that bush. There you go, bud. Push them towards that bush. Push them towards that bush. Don't let them pass you, Sky. Push. Push him. Push him. Push him. We have a barred, 2 blacks, and a red. That's 4. There goes a black one. I think with the bards and the 2 Sussex, let's let them roost, and we could get them out of the tree. With the red one, she's wanting to get in the coop. Yeah. We'll let the ones that roost in the tree roost, and we'll go grab them, climb up there and grab them out. And the red one that's left, she needs the coop. That's where she That's where she actually roosts, so she'll eventually nest down either behind this bush over here, somewhere nearby. Hopefully she doesn't go in the cliff. We won't ever find her on the cliff face. But alright, we're just gonna leave them alone. Bud, you're sick. Get inside. This weather's a little bit too cold for you. Alright. At least we got most of them up. Alright, while we wait for the last couple chickens to go ahead and roost and the one hen to nest down somewhere, I decided to check out the camera. I had put it facing directly on a scrape and a rub right there. And so I went ahead and checked. It said I had 8 pictures. I already know 4 of them are probably me. You have got to be kidding me. It took pictures of nothing. I have a head of a doe. A head of a doe. Of course, wait, that's the wrong way. Hold on. Head of a doe. Then nothing. 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 Me opening up when I checked it, or checked the camera today. So now I'm just going to keep the camera off and just say screw it. I mean, I've only had a camera for maybe a year or 2. I was able to hunt without it before. Now I'm just concerned because I spent the money on it. It worked awesome for the first season. Actually, yeah, this is the 2nd season that I had this camera, and it completely crapped out on me. So guys, if you want a camera that you can't rely on, the Stealth Cam, I think it's PX12 or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, it's a good unreliable camera. Go waste your money. No, I couldn't go hunting because of the property that I want to go into. The wind changed on me, making the only entrance safe to move in on was by boat, which I didn't have. So I went ahead and did what I did today, and I didn't expect to receive the call that I received today from Chelsea. And so I had to make some dramatic changes on the farm to make up for that. And it's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little frustrating, but we're gonna keep our head up. This is the part of the year where I'm able to get out hunting more. I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that. I plan on doing the jugs tonight. Running out of sunlight, waiting for these birds to roost and get them off to get them in the coop. And you know, it's something you gotta fight through. And that's one part of this channel. Like, I'm trying, I don't want to hide our hard days. If we have a solid 2 weeks of hard time, we're wanting to show the world us fighting through it regardless. You know, my son was out there sick, running a fever, helping me catch these chickens. Alright, we waited a little bit. It's starting to rain. We went ahead and that red one, she's trying to get inside that coop because she doesn't roost outside. She roosts on the inside. She's trying to figure out a way in. Talk to me, let me know where she's going.
She's going,
Try to push her over this way. There you go. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Wait a second, Sky. Let me give her some room. Alright. Hold her. Only open the door a little bit and put her in. Here. Alright, we got 2 more. That's good for now, though. I think what we should do, well, I already know what we should do. I just hate doing it because I wanted them to be able to, we'll just have to cut their wings. It sucks. I wanted them to be able to fly up if they needed to get away from predators, but just for now, to kind of get in their mind that they can't.
How Why will you cut their wings?
We just have to go. I'll have to go in the coop and go individually and grab one and clip the wings. And then what it is you just clip the feathers.
Oh.
Just clip one side of it, and then they'll realize they can't fly up as high. So let's leave the other two. We got all of them in there, so let's go ahead and just call it a day. Ooh, need to grab the tripod. Let the other two roost. We already know they're going to roost in the tree. I was really kind of more concerned about the red hen because she will hide somewhere and you won't find her until the next day. But I'm going to keep those chickens in the coop for a couple weeks, and I'm sure we'll be able to catch the other two tomorrow.